The first one would have been Numi versus Mechanics. I know Mechanics is here. You said Numi is not here, right?
Don't think so. Numi, are you here? Make yourself known, please.
Okay, so let's do Nux versus Ryan then.
Nux said he needed a few minutes, so that's also my subs are letting me down a bit. But I know.
I hope this is a sign for things to come.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next is IBA, I guess, versus Mac Monroe.
Yep.
So
that's a 2-0 for us already.
IBA, are you here? If he's not here, then I'm.
Well, Mac Monroe is also here. We are ready to go.
Yeah.
Maybe you should ask who's here first.
IBA is coming. Luckily, there's no walkovers in this.
My child is already celebrating at 3-0. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Looking good for my subs.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, that's only gets a couple of drones, but that's still very good overall trades for Levon here.
Yeah. He handled it a little bit better, but I like the strategy a little bit better from Vengeance.
Yeah.
Because if he gets away with this is relatively greedy Muta, it should be good for him. And I know that Muta is a little bit easier to play than Roaches usually, so.
Supplies are looking super good for Levon. I think if he gets the Mutas out here, could be decent for your guy.
My guy has a name.
Vengeance.
He goes by Vengeance. Thank you very much, Ricky.
That being said, though, Muta's going into the main base again.
Well, at this point he has Vipers at least, I'm not sure. Oh, they are super out of position actually.
Yeah, he's gonna lose a Lurker then. That's a pretty big deal. At least he has the range upgrade, but you really want the bow upgrade too.
Ooh, he can jump on the Vipers maybe if he has trust in his micro.
I think.
Oh, that's the wrong hotkey! Oh,
oh.
He started consuming in the middle of.
No. Oh yes, I mean.
Please.
Oh. He also survived with 1 HP.
Not even an attempted split. Holy shit.
I think that probably will be the last time we see him going into the main this game.
I don't know. He has a Hydra then, right?
The Burrow Base.
I think.
The Burrow Base is done.
No. If he had the Mutas, all the Mutas there, he could just engage.
Yeah, the Mutas are coming. There's no Overseer though.
I'm not sure you can run in with the Ling Bane.
There's no Overseer.
I'm not sure. Oh my god, this is so perfect.
Yeah.
Run with the Lings!
There's still no Overseer. The Vipers are coming here now. Do they have a Parabomb? I don't
No, the Vipers do not have a Parabomb. They're completely by themselves. I don't know what's happening. It's mayhem. Already in the first game. Oh, now the Banelings maybe.
Yeah,
catching the Hydra army.
Oh, this is really bad. The drones? Oh, we get so many drones. That was really rough.
He's getting the Vipers too, and all the Lurkers are exposed. He's getting the 5th hatchery. Vengeance making moves with his one run by finally he's hitting in 2 places in once. And he just completely outplayed Lemon in like the last 2 minutes of the game. GG is called. And the Lambros go ahead 1-0. Well done, Vengeance. Ryan is not watching at the other side because there's a Zergling run by going on, so he's losing a bunch of Marines on the other side. At the same time, he's not moving the S-Series. This is looking really bad for Ryan. Okay, without looking at it, Ricky, how many workers do you think Ryan killed this game? Without looking at it.
Maybe like 80, 84. That's gonna be my guess.
I'm gonna say 90, 92.
Okay.
Let's check it. 104. Wow.
and actually,
89 as well from the Zerg.
It's a lot. Holy shit.
He's gonna pull the voice.
Yeah.
These are not that great against Lurkers, believe it or not.
Somebody said the baboons. I like that name. It's accurate.
GG is called from Ryan. And Nux ties up the series 1-1.
I can smell the subs, the sub gifts.
Really? After a 1-1 you can already smell it. I feel like you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself. Ryan with a record time supply block of 419, only 1 second short of the 420. You almost did it, Ryan. I've never seen 420 time supply kept in a non-base trade.
Even in like base trades, I feel like this is a lot.
419 is actually incredible for time supply block. I don't think I've ever seen this much. Damn.
Oof.
That's pretty.
He's committing to the run by, and there's a lot of SCVs in this third base.
Man, McMonroe has so much at home still as well.
Yeah.
He's not looking though.
No. That could have been worse, but yeah, it was still pretty bad.
It was still pretty bad. I mean, the army supply is looking decent for McMonroe. The upgrades are looking decent. The tech, however, is not. So he needs to do something with his units. I like that he's in general staying off creep decently pre-spread, but
Yeah.
his entire AoE is just a couple of Widow Mines, and that's just not that much. So he is forced to load up. He didn't even stem all the Marines here.
Yeah.
At the same time, he's gonna try to attack again at the bottom, but this is just like a 6 base at this point. Because IBA has an extra base at the top.
Yeah, and the Queens are there. He's roaming across the map though with all his units, so there's like nothing at home. Like if he loads this up and goes into the main base, that could be really scary.
Oh my god, that run by and the depots are open.
Oh, he gets in, and then he goes back.
Oh, McMonroe not looking at his army at all.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that was a quick pickup. And I was gonna hit
Well.
the 6 base, but actually, like I'm not so sure this is super terrible for McMonroe. Actually, lurkers are coming out. I guess it's not that great then.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what this man can do. Decent shot.
Yeah.
These Zerglings, honestly, they should have waited until a couple more Banelings were here. McMonroe not gonna pick up his units, so all of this is lost as well. And McMonroe just was too low on the SCVs ever since the Baneling ran by. He didn't remake them. He's starting to remake them now, but he's just getting outmined. So even though he traded decently so far this game, unlike the Ryan game that we saw before, where Ryan was down 1k, and he's up 3k resource loss, but he got way outmined.
Yeah. The only thing that's scary for IBA is like multi-prong stuff, right? Because when the creep spread is very limited like this, it gets very hard to be in position and split your army correctly all the time.
And no overlord split as well.
Yeah. But like McMonroe is just going for like one push in the front, which I think is very good for IBA.
Yeah, it's getting very marauder heavy now, but you need something else against the lurkers, either liberators or tanks. He's going ghosts now as well, but ghosts alone are not exactly the answer either. I think what McMonroe kind of is hoping for is that his opponent is just running off creep. Yeah, he's running in right now. He doesn't have half of his ghosts selected. IBA is trying to make it back, but he's at least gonna need to fight against those 2 liberators on the ramp now. If McMonroe decides to go there, he really should. McMonroe's not looking. Ooh. He's looking at the run by his own third base. I think non-stemmed units getting caught there a little bit. Supply-wise, it's looking decent for McMonroe, but is he even gonna have the scans? He's not stimming again. Oh, can he run in there on the lurkers? Lurkers unprotected and not in a perfectly set up. I think what you should do is just go behind the liberators. Please go behind the liberators.
He's actually getting like a pretty decent trade here. This is actually... There's the new army coming in from the top. This is actually very close right now. Man,
there are units coming from everywhere from McMonroe, and I feel like IBA is running out of minerals as well. Is the Terran doing it here?
Oof. Yeah, I think he did it. He killed the 4th base at the same time with a drop. There's actually only 1 base mining right now for IBA, and his units are just like funneling one at a time.
Damn, this is crazy that he made that happen. But yeah. McMonroe going in right now. He's stimming very late always, which is...
Yeah, but this is good enough. I think there's
there's
basically a medevac per ghost and marauder here.
I think he's out of scans probably. Yeah, he has one new scan now, and one of the orbitals is floating right now, so that's why he's kind of struggling a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, this felt like this game was over, and then it wasn't. Aye.
Crazy comeback by McMonroe.
Pulling out the 2016 strats.
2016 strats, but he didn't even do the 4 medevac. He just attacked with 2 medevacs like 1 minute later, and then got some good trades. And then went Marine only for the first 10 minutes, just to troll you a little bit more.
Yeah, so 6 Marines swaps into the factory. This does look like a Hellbat build to me. It's probably gonna make 6 Hellions here. He's gonna go with the first 4, and then the last 2 will join as he's arriving here. So we should see a medevac first.
It is pretty close. The Banelings just now is finishing, so he needs to buy some time with the Queens at the very least.
Yeah, and he morphs the Banelings very close to the front. They could just get targeted here. He sends the Lynx to their counterattack, which I think is decent, but getting this Bane sniped is actually huge.
Yeah, I think he got a little bit lucky there that LaRouche went for the for the pre-split already, and now he's actually getting on top of the
Just
queens a little bit.
oh.
Poor Micro with the medevac, but Nimzo taps out with a GG, and that means that the Lambros are going ahead 3-1. The laser is complaining that they're not cheesing. I like that he has the drone that I have against you as well on the on the ramp to block the Zergling scout, even though there are 0 Zerglings.
Yep.
I see he's a practiced man.
I really hope he cancels this Bailing Nest.
Oh, this is looking fantastic for us.
The Overlord, it worked.
He needs to go back!
He
Go
worked.
back! Oh my god, make a wall! Make a wall, please! No, you're losing against a guy with a Bailing Nest.
Nice. Gets the block.
How did he miss those links?
I think he was so focused on like starter stepping the queens, you know? That's a great start for Dodilol, as long as he doesn't...
I think it still might work, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dodilol's junk on is really bad.
Yeah, and he's still droning, he's starting +1. There is still potential for this to work, but...
It's the classic retard magnet, I can't believe it.
the
Look at the
was-
autobahn, this is not really an autobahn.
Yeah, there's no...
This is like a Belgium road right here.
It's like one of those country roads without asphalt. So
yeah, exactly. Does Kobe only have 10 roaches?
well,
He has 17, huh?
Dodilol only has 6.
This is amazing. He's going in now, and as you said before, he should have just given it up. And I thought he had you said he had a second roach run on the
Yeah,
way,
he
no? I
started
guess
and he
gave up
cancelled
on
it. He started in the main base and then he cancelled it.
Oh my god, he's gonna lose it +1 before it finishes as well. This is looking
Oh.
fantastic for Kobe. Oh, this is how they got you with this build. Even if you mess up, you think, okay, now I can just defend the third base. But nope, you don't have roach speed, you don't have the +1 done in this case as well. And now Kobe is just going in, and he just executed the build good enough to beat his opponent, who kind of had a rough start with making a Bailing Nest and a lot of Zerglings, even though he got 2 queens for free. I don't think
Yeah.
that's what you want to do. And it's looking fantastic for the Lambros. 4-1 as Kobe takes Pillars of Gold.
Oof. Okay, this is how it started versus Pili Pili, and then we brought it back to 4-4, and then we lost the ace match.
I don't know, 142 supply block in a 6-minute game. You're basically supply block like 25% of the entire
Yeah.
of the entire map. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the same as percentage wise. That's even more than Ryan. Ryan had 420 supply block, but that game also lasted like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
There was actually a home story cap where we dealt where we bet consistently with
The Snickers.
was it Snickers or
Yeah,
Mars
no,
bars?
it
It was
was-
one of the two, and they were €1 each.
There were Snickers.
and eventually, like I owed you Thermal 10 Snickers or something because I lost so many bets against them, and then the last day they made it for free for the pro gamers.
They collapsed
so
so
the
much.
entire the market just crashed.
Yeah, that was great. Everybody was betting so much the entire event, and then just like the economy just collapsed before anybody could pay out.
Was it Snickers or was it Mars?
That's why we do it in kebabs these days.
Yeah, kebabs.
Kebab market
that's
is
classic.
solid. Doesn't go up, doesn't go down, but it's always doesn't crash. Oh,
Oh, in the bottom right, the orange player for the Lambros. Can he close it out? He didn't make a single drone so far. It's Melty.
and in the top left, playing for team sort of, and I really hope he doesn't go hatch first here. It's Mars Bar.
No. We're gonna get a 12 pull here. One thing that he also asked me, I actually did make a chat after I realized, after Ryan Pipek then told your player basically what he was gonna do. I made a chat just for the people that are actually playing, and he asked me what to do in 12 pull versus 12-11. So I knew he wanted to go 12 pull, and it also makes a lot of sense, right? That he's gonna play on Submarine now, and this is not looking good from Marspa already. But I think at this level it still comes down a lot to the execution. So this is very exciting.
For sure. Yeah. Mars Bar is not making a queen or pulling any drones. I'm getting a little bit nervous here.
No, he's gonna pull drones. He hasn't selected, but it's a little bit too late, I think.
Yeah,
I think you can just kill the hatchery.
Yeah.
Just click the hatchery.
If he just clicks hatchery, it's
Click
dead
the
for sure.
hatchery, man. Give me my subs. Yes.
No, come on.
Beautiful, and now escape with the links.
Oh.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's exactly what he was supposed to do here.
Hatchery. Make a hatchery. No! We're panicking.
Picnic and sort of scam. Also, no Overlord on the way. Mars for his supply log right now. You can. This is still not completely over. He has speed on the way. You can double expand, but he needs to first start with making a hatchery.
We need a hatchery.
And he's just following the Zerglings of Melty around. Melty actually making a spine. This is a little bit. Well.
He's making another queen.
Unnecessary.
He's making 2 queens on one base. No!
Oh, no. Sort of is molding.
He's making
right
drones. He's making drones.
I kind of just want to tap out to check Ricky's stream right now. Okay, so what Melty's doing super wrong here is he's actually making more Zerglings.
Yeah.
And he made a spine instead of extra queens. If he just made extra queens and a wall, the game would be over at this point.
If Marsbar just made a hatchery, the game would also be over.
Oh, he is making a wall, but the spine corridor is part of the wall, and his opponent is gonna Baneling Bust. So
Make the hatchery, man.
I wouldn't be too worried yet if I was
fighting.
you. Okay, he needs to not fight until the speed is done.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. There's a hatchery now, but there's a full wall on the spines and queens. There's it's.
But the spine is part of the wall, though.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want to fight this though. Actually, just sack this queen. Like.
Oh no, this is good for Melty here. This
it's
trade.
very good for Melty. Oh no. Oh, he wins the fight. Oh no. Yeah, we're making drones now. I think the play here is actually just to go sack the natural, hope he doesn't check the third base. And then you play 2 birds versus 2 rays after you defend with the mutas. Because these spines are not going to be in time. Light is putting all the queens to the front, which is good.
Yeah.
They can buy some time for the spines.
I mean, if this was a larger map, this you can do this once the roaches move out. But in this case, they're just not done. I mean, they are buying a lot of time for the queens to get some DPS done on the roaches, and mutas are on the way right now.
Oh,
the problem is that
spine.
roach speed is gonna finish up pretty soon. Ooh, transfuses the one spine pretty good.
The mutas are on the way. The problem is like the drone count is already so low for Marsbar, so if he actually loses drones here, it's actually really bad. Though
I think the mutas won't be able to clear all the roaches, will they? In time for him to not just lose the game.
I think so.
Oh, it's a little bit. He didn't attack right away with the roaches, and now he's actually fighting with the 4 roaches against the spine crawler in natural, which is not.
This is
that's
actually
great.
Now it actually looks somewhat playable for.
I don't think so, man. I think there are too many roaches coming.
Yeah, you might be right there.
The roaches are coming in 3x3, but Marsbar has no mining. He won't have any more mutas than he already has at this point. So as long as you just keep rallying roaches across and kill this one last spine.
He's targeting drones. Now he shoots the spines. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the best target selection, that's for sure. But there's already a third base. Hydra, he's making spores as well. Guys, if you do this, you can make your spores way later, because if the other guy ever leaves a space with the mutas, you're just gonna kill him with the roaches. He's now shooting the hatchery.
Alright, it's a start. I'll take it.
8 Zerglings in production right now. Usually, like, if you only send 4 roaches, the Zergling reinforcements will just take care of this, but
there's no upgrades.
There's really not that much.
Yeah.
Oh, the mutas are taking against the Hydras!
That was really bad. He lost like oh no.
Oh no, looking at the mutas!
Oh,
it's looking fantastic for the Lambo fam. GG is called! And we win the clan war with a decisive 5-1 victory. All the planning in the last couple of months, everyone has worked towards this goal. And I'm so proud of my subscribers. I can't thank you enough. We won 20 subs with that to even further grow our own community. And I love you all, guys. Well done.
Yeah. That hurts.
So yeah, thanks Ricky for doing this with me.
Yeah.
I think it was a brilliant idea. You came to me with this, so
yeah,
I enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you for playing.